Yo, what up? We back at it again with fucking Code Vein. Now, unfortunately, I did not get to farming because I was invested in research for this game. Yesterday I researched this game heavily, and today I researched Pokemon very heavily, like intensely, like for 6 hours straight, and I kind of feel bad that I did that, but I just couldn't stop. But welcome to the stream. I see Brad and Turong. I'll probably have to repeat all this later once more people get here. But what are you looking at? I might as well get all these checks. So, the next video I'm making will be called "Can you beat a level 100 Hoppit with a level 5 Totodile?" And it's extremely specific, and there's a reason for that. But since Brad's here, Brad, once you get done with the ROM, can you make another copy that has the Hoppit at level? The only change would be the Hoppit having only Splash as its move. The Hoppit in New Bark, it's to the left of New Bark Town. I need a Hoppit there. It should be level 3 originally, and it needs to have Splash only, and that's its original moveset. Everything else should be the same, and there is a big reason for that, but I'll get into that later. I did much research. So, today there is a lot to do. Like an hour before the stream, I started playing again, and I just kind of made sure I had everything I should have had, and I basically do. I have picked up virtually everything I have picked up everything that I can that is majorly useful to me, which includes, so the GXH Assault is a mystery. I have not tested it because I don't have it on my other account. But we have the GXM variant, which is going to be my tank armor. And then we also picked up the Prayer Shawl, which is going to be my main source of like dark attack, I think. So I made an entire booklet. This is my old lab notebook, but I have notes of just pages and pages of notes of stats and different checks to make. So let's see, the Prayer Shawl, because everything's so complicated, I'm not for sure, I don't know what will work. Let's see, the Prayer Shawl is actually pretty good for, so actually the GXM variant, this boy right here, which I can't show in the home base, but according to my notes, it is the highest defense veil on average for all the stats, because there's 3 different defense stats. There's Slash, Crush, and Pierce. Those are the non-elementals. And that one has the highest, except for the GXL Defender, which is at like the very end of the game, so we're not going to worry about it. But the Prayer Shawl is actually on my list of highest defense. But that's not why it's here. Let's see. Prayer Shawl is on my list for light gifts, but I believe it is better than the Queenslayer. Yeah. So the Queenslayer is the bottom of what I called the middle veils. So it is, the Hoppit Splash will be at level 100. It's just going to be the same way we had it, but it's going to have Splash only. So it's just the original moveset. And that's for a totally different version. That's solely for this other video I'm making. Everything, so you're not changing anything with the original. This is for another version, and really all that needs to happen there is it can be the exact same thing, and I just need a Hoppit in New Bark Town. It's the area left in New Bark Town, and that will be the only change it'll have from the ROM you're already making is that it only has Splash as an attack. And that's because I'm going to show a strategy that is now useless, but it took me over 20 hours, and I'm still developing it. We're not sure if it works yet. I'm developing it with a friend, but it took over 20 hours to make, and I'm not going to forfeit all that, and I think it will make good entertainment. Anyway, as I was saying, the Prayer Shawl is actually on my light list, and the Queen Slayer Claw is a middle veil, I call them, which it has equal light and dark. But this Prayer Shawl already outranks it. So basically, this Queen Slayer is virtually useless to me. It looks like every single stat that's relevant to me is outperformed. So I do not think I need that anymore, but I'm going to keep everything just in case. Another thing is I discovered that almost all blood codes will be useful, so it was useless to go through and see which gifts specifically would be the most useful because there's not enough data on them. So I just have to go basically area by area and figure out what's going to be the best. Sorry, the gifts of the blood codes, not the blood codes themselves. Yes, it is going to be the ultimate technique for Pokemon, but there's actually a stupid easy technique that I found later. But yeah, again, Brad, just to be clear, everything we've been working on so far stays as it is. This is just an extra thing for another project. But that can be after you finish this. It should be just a quick change. So there'll be 2 different ROMs. Anyway, the next thing is I discovered how to get 100% damage defense with a weapon, which is really easy. We already have this Zweihander, and the only thing you have to do is trade with Yakumo, and I already did that off stream. So you just give him the valuables that we've picked up. I happen to have a lot of stuff he liked, and then we buy this Atlas Chrome.
See you around.
And then we should be able to increase its fortification, or transform it into fortification.
Which do you want to transform?
Or fucking not. Why not? I need 10,000 haze. Well,
Okay.
shit.
There then.
So I need to do a lot more grinding. Oh, I should also, if you would like to listen to music with me, I have updated the playlist, so I'll get that going now. I wasn't planning to farm, so the music might be a little more intense for some of the songs, but I will slowly develop playlists for all our needs, and then probably have chats and people I know create playlists, because it actually took a long time to create this, doing it this way. Anyway, so what do I want to do? Oh, there is actually something else I wanted to do. So I'm pretty sure I can farm Queen Iron, which is basically the Titanite shards of the game. And I don't want to increase my weapon. Increasing...
Do you want to upgrade?
Oh, I actually can't. This is maxed out. Because I don't want to use Queen Steel because I can't farm it yet. And this is maxed out. Okay. So both these are as high as I would like them to be. Actually, I may have been wrong about it outperforming this Queen Slayer Veil, because C++. Yeah, actually the Queen Slayer Veil should still outperform it, so I should upgrade that. And the reason I was incorrect before is because it had already been upgraded, and that throws off the statistics. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, let's see if this should be actually more effective right now. Yes. And I believe this Bloodshot is willpower scaled, and this is willpower scaled. Good. So now my attacks will be a little stronger. Now, I am just going to train where I was before. I could go see if the other places are more effective. I have to write down some stats here, but I will show you something. Is Booty House on right now? It shouldn't be on, because it should be started on Blackwater Gold right now. the music. Otherwise I'll have to refresh it. So I can basically, what I'm doing right now, I also restored some vestiges, which are like memories, and basically when you do that you get access to more stuff in the blood code. And I restored one vestige and I was able to talk to Coco, that big boobed shopkeep, and she gave me her blood code, which I am currently leveling up for slow resistance, venom resistance, that doesn't really matter, and then venom removal and vivification. Basically all of those are just going to get rid of the... I'm going to try and fix this then. Oh, that is strange. Here, it should have skipped now, and now it will be on African Music Machine. Blackwater Gold. Now it should have switched. Anyway, most of those are going to be debuffs, removing debuffs of the two bosses. So the boss in this area is the Butterfly of Delirium, which has a venom attack, which is quite troubling, but I'm still optimistic. And then the other boss has slow resistance, or a slow debuff, which didn't seem to really affect me last time. Also, I need at least 10,000 to get this to completely 100% block everything. Most things. There are some attacks it will not. I forgot to write down. I need to see how much Ichor each person gives me for their how much experience they get me for how much Ichor. And so I can train in any of the areas outside of the very first area, and they will level up gifts. Sorry, they will master gifts at the same rate at all those areas except the first area. So that was 3 Ichor for 112, probably times 2, which is 224, 6 Ichor. Sorry, that was 6 Ichor, 3 blasts, 12. And after this, yeah, so that's 224, and I technically would be able to kill one more dude, but I think it's just not going to be effective. So let's teleport to this area and see if I get a better efficiency. Let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, so I mostly just activated all the vestiges, which usually you can go through this cutscene-esque area, and I just skipped it all because I've already seen them and they're very slow and frustrating. And I did this, I did this, I did all of that, I did this. So the new blood codes I have or upgraded are Mercury, Atlas, Prometheus, and a little bit of Hunter. And basically that's all stuff I picked up along the way last time. I didn't really do anything new. So I'm assuming these boys, so that's 4. Wow, that's a lot more. Okay, we're sticking here. Yes, so I did a lot of research on a strategy that I'm not going to be using in the real Pokemon run. But I will be using it for a video. Okay, there's like only those 2 guys around here. Those 2 slimes. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So it's just gonna be killing those 2 slimes for a good deal. Actually, though, I think... Oh, no, I can't get that yet. Yeah, so basically I have everything I can have that can help me in terms of items and blood codes. Now it's just a matter of getting the haze to use them and to upgrade my Zweihander, and then we will be good to do both of the bosses. And once again, I'm not going to be leveling up because that is going to drive down how fast I can master these gifts. So we don't want to level up unless I hit a really big barrier, because it's just going to hurt us in the end. Could probably... Yeah, so... I have some great mathematics I was doing, because the Pokemon video is going to be heavy in mathematics. Not nearly Pan-and-Coic level, but it's like level 1 Pan-and-Coic. I'll pull it up here in a minute. Oh, there, it's right here. So, this is only one part of the strategy that I'll show in a minute. Basically, what me and my friend Chance, and his name is very relevant because we'll be calculating probabilities. We are doing a lot of math, one, to see if this strategy is possible, which I'm pretty sure it is, and 2, to see how long it would take for you to get the possible strategy without using save states. And I am guessing upwards of playing months straight. Maybe I'm gonna say my least would be a month straight on average. It would take to complete this method, and I am going to attempt this method for real, but I'm going to be using save states, just to prove that it's indeed possible. But definitely want to see how long it would take if you basically had to reset your Game Boy every single time. So, the equation for one part that I finished today, I don't know if it's possible to see this, probably not. That is all one equation. I can give a fucking drive-by of it. That's one part of it, and it was so large that I had to put it on 2 pieces of paper. There we go. I think that should be showing. I'll probably get these scanned at some point. And that right there, that equation, holds whether this Pokemon run is possible or not. And that is only one part of the run. That's one probability check. Well, it's a group of probability checks that has to be completed. And then there are... I actually think there's only one other thing that you would have to keep resetting for. And that equation should be rather simple. I think it's a 1 in 16 chance, but it did not seem like that because I went for a half an hour trying to... I probably did an attempt every 15 seconds for a half hour, and I never got the result, so who knows if that's actually how it works. The problem is a lot of the statistics and stuff are incredibly confusing, and on several sites are actually wrong. Because Pokemon Crystal, Generation 1 and Generation 2 work differently than the other generations, which is why you can't really trade Generation 2 Pokemon to Generation 3 or the other way around. That has to do with some of the IVs and EVs, so that they doubled the amount of IVs you can have in Generation 3, and they changed how EVs work. And I literally knew nothing about any of these, nor did I ever care until this run. Similar to how in the Gwyn run, I didn't care about stats at all until I wanted the most effective way to kill them. Though it didn't matter too much in the end, but it was fun to have some direction. Unfortunately, I've always been really good at math, and I loved math. It was a lot of fun. I'm more into theoreticals, so I'm into like hard algebraic math, and then doing like theoretical mathematics, or like looking at it. I wrote proofs for like fourth dimensional objects. Well, I shouldn't give myself too much credit. I wrote, I basically from my own head created a wireframe of a fourth dimensional cube, figured out how it worked and everything, and then read like a book called Flatland, which is a really cute book and really well written about a square that meets a cube. And they had basically the same exact proof in there, so I was really proud of myself. But I was originally a theoretical mathematics major, and then I realized like I am not that smart. So I gave up that and went for neuroscience instead. But I don't really like applied stuff for math, so I guess I'm basically useless. But I do... One of my worst subjects was probabilities, so I'm actually going to have Chance help me with that, who is very good at probabilities. So that is one part. I also simplified that whole equation onto one page. It's just a lot less clear what's going on, and I hope I simplified it correctly. I'm going to have to get a lot of people to check my work so I don't make a mistake, so I don't want to fuck this up. But I have almost finished calculating the theory, or finishing the theory for that run. And we may need a computer to do a lot of calculations, because I feel like it would take way too long to do each individual calculation on its own. Because there are, how many? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different variables, and there are at least 50 different possibilities for, there's around 15 possibilities for each variable, and almost all of those variables interact with each other. And so calculating the probability for each one, and some of them cancel each other out and don't allow others to happen. I'm going to need someone smarter than me, which is Chance, to help me do that. Thank you, Game Gourmet. I basically have been advertising my videos everywhere I can that I can think of. I joined Reddit. Basically, what's funny is most of my views come from JoJo subreddits, because I post the JoJokes there. But then on Facebook, and that's basically it. That's all I'm on. I yesterday saw that someone had shared my Subspace video with Nathaniel Bandy, and he liked it, so that's very exciting. I'm not sure if he actually watched it, but that's really cool. Someone also, one of my friends was watching Lobos' stream, and someone donated a message that I had done that, but there wasn't any. There was one response from the chat, and Lobos didn't really respond to it. Which I'd just love to hear their comments on it. Though I'm pretty sure Lobos has done something harder than what I did. Okay, I am at 10,000 haze, which means we have enough to do the reinforcement for this giant boy. Okay. There is one gift on this blood code that is extremely helpful. It raises the amount of haze you get from fighting enemies. However, the vestige that I need for it is not in an area I can access right now. But these are almost all mastered, which means I have to move on to one of these boys. Let's see, which one should I do first? I should see how much damage that does. Ooh. See, blood sacrifice is really useful, spending your own HP to gain Ichor, but in these boss fights, I'm not sure I will have time to do that, nor do I think I I don't want any more stress than possible. Let's see. So basically for this dude, the only thing is that. So, and I can just test that later. But let's master this first. Oof, 3:45 a.m. That is like, or 3:25. That is like the worst time zone for me. Not sure where that is. Maybe in the future I'll do some midday streams and you can catch some. So basically I just went through my music alphabetically and tried to choose songs that were moderately tempoed or fast tempoed energy wise, and then I just got one for basically every band. Yeah, I'm assuming UK. Yeah, sorry I didn't get all this farming done. I was so busy trying to figure out, basically be more efficient. I have basically all my goals set out for like the best stuff. The only thing I don't have planned are the gifts specifically. So blood codes are planned and blood veils are planned. Yeah, they're like completely planned out, virtually like 95%. So I know what I'm getting and where it is generally. And then I just gotta look through all the blood codes for each area and see which ones are gonna be useful. My geography's not good, so I'm not even gonna try and check. So some of these songs actually, I learned about the bands through a game called Rocksmith because I used to play bass guitar. And Rocksmith is basically you plug an actual guitar or bass into the computer and are able to play and basically learn. It's really good for learning like sort of semi-tablature, but it's terrible for trying to learn sheet music. Like you never learn what the notes are. But a lot of these bands I've got from that game. That game I highly recommend it, especially if you're a musician and know how to practice. It's a very great tool to keep yourself entertained. It's just not a good tool for learning how to read sheet music. Belgium. I used to do a podcast where I would work with people from all over the world, and trying to get a good time zone for like Australia, Hungary, and then like 2 places in the US was so fucking awful. But we made it work. Well, I mean, we got that to work, the scheduling, but I'm still kind of embarrassed of the podcast. Mostly the thing that stopped it was had no one to edit the audio. I'm not the best at editing audio. I'm sure I could do better stuff with my own voice. Basically guessing, but we had one episode that has not been edited and it just died because people kept flaking on me. Austria? Said mini Germany. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Austria. What the heck is going on? Yeah. Oh, I know what's going on. My father is drilling the deck. Fun. Wonderful. Perks of living with family. I also found out today that one of my research projects that I don't head as a more assistant position got canceled because of COVID officially, because the hiking project I do on the mountains, people's behaviors are going to change obviously, so it's been delayed for the foreseeable future. But there may be a new project I'll be put on. So the box head is because this is a gifts only run, so I am a gift. And there is a secret inside of the gift, but it's going to be a while before I reveal what it is. And also that it is a semi-OC character underneath, which is always cringe. Because I couldn't find any models of the character I was trying to copy. Which is very surprising, but I think I did an alright job, and it's kind of supposed to be cringe. It's based off a comment someone said. And it was just, make it a magic girl. And I was like, oh, I know exactly what to do. Also, thank you for donating, Brad. And there was one other person who donated. I'd have to look at my phone. I don't know if their username was donated or if it was a... This has a very similar rhythm. The drum is playing a very similar rhythm to the last song. And they are both these bands are called Big Deal, but they are 2 different bands. Very interesting. Anyway. Yes, thank you for donating, and it should be semi-fixed now. I should get an alert, and then I will be able to look over at my screen and see the message or whatever, but I'm still not completely sure that it works, so if anyone is thinking of donating, you may want to test first in a smaller increment. Okay, it was you. That 2, is that 2 wrong? Yes, I was like, well, that's the only idea I got. I did have a different... Actually, it is the same exact idea I had before, but I just made the character into a anime magic girl. And I I have to confess, I do watch anime, but I have hated every single Magic Girl show people have tried to get me to watch. Did I write down which gifts I wanted? Probably not. Hold on. Increases your drain rating when you guard an enemy's attack. Does that mean I get more Ichor? Because that's like exactly what I want. Or is that mean when I guard it ups my drain rating for the drains I can't actually use? To get things moving, let's only use let's only buy gifts that I need. Which are none of these. Maybe I did write down. Let's consult the book. Oh, I do have notes in here that are relevant. Berserker. I want this. Balance up Iron Will, Royal Heart. Balance up Royal Will, Iron Will. Prometheus, I want Savvy Evasion. Oh, I do not have that one. That is... Okay, so I am missing one item. But that's not crucial right now. And I want Firestorm, which I have. Then for Hunter, I want Blood Sacrifice and Fire Spike. Let's just get it. Is that everything? Oh, I don't have it. I don't have Atlas written down. That is useless. That may be useful. Thanks. That is useless. This. That is what I want. Want that one. And then I want... could use that one. And then that I have to test. And I think those are all the gifts I want. And so now I need to get back to 10,000. And then also keep mastering. And these are very close to being mastered. Now I don't know if the enemies I kill determine how quickly gifts are mastered. And I wouldn't really have an easy way to figure that out. I would have to have multiple saves. And as far as I know, that information is not available to people. And even the information that different areas level up your gifts differently, like at different rates, and the fact that you can over level and just basically cuck yourself out of mastering gifts is not very well known, and there's only like one article on it, which is great. I love Fextra. Hey Shadow. XGN. Yeah, but the donation images and the subscribe images are... See, I don't know when the subscribe images will come up, but the donation image should easily come up, and they both have customized pics. Eventually I will probably make my own. That'll be a fun thing to learn. I haven't really done something like that yet, but I have learned how to effectively, actually the thumbnail for this stream, actually it might not be automatically putting the thumbnails, but the thumbnails for the previous streams, that image I learned how to crop real good, like I just discovered. I didn't discover it, but I mastered a new way to crop. So if I basically crop 15 frames, which should take only about an hour, maybe, I will have a GIF I can use out of one of these videos. I was thinking of making one where I just zoom in on her head and spin it around and do some other effects with it. The only thing about this game is no one fucking knows what the mechanics are. I mean, there are... How do I look? How do I... Oh, can I not do it here? There's like one thing where it's like almost a manual, but it still doesn't tell you everything. And I'm still surprised lovers of anime titties have not fully just milked this game. Milked those anime titties of all the information and stats. This band that is playing now was my favorite band in high school. And I was a very stereotypical trumpet player. I wanted all of those high notes. So this is Chase. And he is still one of my favorite trumpet players. Love his sound, very fluid. What I like about his sound, and what I would like in my sound if I still played, is just this kind of fluid transition between notes, especially when he does some quick shit. It's just so good, and his range from bottom to top is amazing. He's not just a lead player, he's really great. So now that I have these mastered, I can basically port them over to other blood codes, because this blood code sucks for in terms of stats. So I will most likely, I will have to test. I think I actually might be in caster. Let's see. No, I will not. Yes, I will. I will be in caster. But the issue with caster is I cannot wield this big boy, which I need to wield. But if I remember correctly, I still may have like 100% block. Maybe not. Probably not. But I will be an Atlas to tank everything, because it is better than Berserker. And if a donation message comes up and I don't acknowledge it, that means it's not working. I'm getting the money, but it means my thing is not working. So if that happens, someone should tell me. So since I'm already gonna have all of Atlas, I should probably train something else. And now I have to remember which ones I need to train. So this one I'm training these two boys. But I mostly want to see if that flaming strike is any good. I have no idea why that happened. I've never had that happen before, ever. That is extraordinarily strange. I can't think of a single reason why that would happen. Sorry about that. I don't know what was the last thing you guys heard. That's just so weird. And that has to do with my audio box. There should have been no reason. Cosmic rays. I'm going hiking this weekend. Or, this week. Very excited. There's only been one friend I've seen since quarantine, and I am going to see him again. But I am being rather careful because I am near some old people, and my grandfather may be visiting, and he is very old and extremely susceptible to disease now due to many factors on the immune system. Well, theoretically he should be very weakened. What? 3 minutes? Oh gosh, I can try and remember what I was saying. I was saying that by next week I should have... I wonder if there's like a way I could have it report to me if it ever did that again. That's so weird. I wonder if something happened with Streamlabs. Yeah, it had to, because everything was still powered. Anyway, by next week I should have the Minecraft run, what I'm doing, figured out, so I might start alternating with that. I just need to find more ways to restrict myself. All I got right now is no left click, no armor, no jump, no shifting, or sorry, no crouching, no running. Hard mode, is that everything? And maybe I should just keep adding on. Not to the point where it just becomes fucking terrible to play. But I should just keep adding on stuff, and then once I get to a roadblock I can just remove some of them. Yeah, I'm wondering... I could get an Ethernet cable for my fucking Mac, and I wonder if that would help. I just don't... I know very little about computers, and it makes me nervous to change anything. Could experiment with extra low latency. It wouldn't... That's on a YouTube setting. It wouldn't really affect my recording, so... It, beat it without breathing. It is possible to get I could do that. I could get diamonds before having to breathe again. Using the... People, I'd always go onto servers and people think I'm cheating because the first thing I'd do is dig straight down and then just pray I got diamonds. But, yeah, hopefully I can get that going down and have some diversity. Oh, big announcement. I successfully finished Sekiro last night. I don't really want to talk about the last boss in case I spoil it for anyone, because it's still a rather new game. I avoided spoilers for the most part up until now. But I will say the last boss was very quality, except for his fucking Glock. It feels great to deflect See, I hate the Glock, but it also feels just so good to deflect 5 bullets in a row. But otherwise, he is probably my favorite boss in the entire Soul series. Very well made. He can just fucking do any combos he wants. And, he can just mix and match combos, it seems like. And it just felt a lot like a real fight. Very, very enjoyable. Quite hard. It took me probably 30-ish tries. But I also did it without prosthetics or any items besides like 2 pellets. And that's not really a challenge imposed on me, I just don't like using prosthetics. Or I didn't use any skills either. The reason for that was because I didn't have any of the spirit talismans or whatever those are called. Yeah, the thing with... Oh, fuck, I don't want to do Roblox. My brother is actually a big Roblox man, and he makes a couple $1,000. I don't know if it's per month, but, I mean, basically scamming kids, I guess, on the servers. That's how I see it. But I've never played Roblox, and I never want to. It just seems very cancerous. And I'm not a guy that plays much cancerous games. Speaking of cancerous games, my friend sent me a YouTuber named Seth. I don't remember his full YouTube name, but if you put SSETH, he just does extremely obscure games, and I cannot believe that these games exist in terms of their complexity and also their controversy. But he has a delicious voice. It is wonderful, and his script writing is pretty good. And but his editing is like a fucking... I actually got dizzy the first video I watched, but it is extremely fast with so much shit going on all the time. And it's just a huge, elaborate shitpost, one of my friends described it to me. But they are quite good videos, and he has like 1 million patrons, and it's insane. And apparently he used to be like a medical dude. Wow. These things are not being good to me. Well, oh shit, I was wrong. Everything I was talking about this boss, that is actually for the next boss. The next boss is weak to fire. So, because I'm getting bored, let's try and beat that boss right now. I might be able to do it in this build, actually. I might not even have to use the Atlas blood codes. But it will take a very long time. So let's just see if we can do it, because if I can get through it, that means I can get to the next area and get some more shit that will make everything else faster. So let's just see if it looks feasible. I mean, there's no equipment decisions in Dark Souls games either, because you just use a +10 Great Club and just slam everything naked. That's what... I beat New Game +7. I don't have the patience to go through the run over and over again. But my friend does, so we played it together, New Game +7. And we just used Great Club the entire time and only used the heavy attack. And basically just went Fashion Souls. And it was wonderful. Even we lost faith and stopped using it on the rafters in Anne Orlando. And we just couldn't get through it. I kept dying to bullshit. And we just re-equipped the Great Club and everything worked out. It's awesome. Look how long it takes her to fucking get up. Still can't talk to her. Still can't talk to her. Now I can talk to her, but I don't need to. I forgot what I need to upgrade my thing so I get 100% block so I can not worry about anything in this life. That is what I want. See, defense up to 100. Anything past that doesn't matter. But I should be fucking invincible now for 95% of the run. And just wait till you look at what I have to do. It's gonna be so exciting. Just incredible, incredible, riveting gameplay. Before I do that, though, did I buy everything I want? I did, I think. Or did I bought all the gifts I wanted. So this is Coco, who was talking about earlier. She gave me all the
I've got
debuff gifts. But
If you want it,
yes, she does
got
sell
it.
infinite of these, and I want many of these. Let's just get max. Oh, I should have bought this. I do
Come again.
have these though. This is the first time I've ever grinded in this
I've
game.
got you. If you want it, I got it.
Oh, that's Leak. I bought the wrong fucking... Wait. That's Venom. And this is Leak. Why do they look exactly the same? Venom, Leak. So is there not a Venom resistance I can buy from you? Gross. I could use the... Whoa. I could use this though.
Come again soon.
Just staring at his motorcycle. You know how it be. I would if there were any that could be done. I heard someone hacked the game and made it so they could have infinite spirit boys, and they did a all prosthetic run. If it hasn't been done, I'll definitely do that because that sounds like a lot of fun. But I think it's already been done. But otherwise in the vanilla game, I'm not sure there's really much more you can do anymore. That is possible. But I should check out the mods there. That game seems like it would be way more difficult to do like a randomized run. Or, well, a randomized run like I do where everything's a boss. I would enjoy doing a randomized run of that game, but I just don't feel like that would be a great thing for the channel. Maybe a good thing for stream, but I don't think for the channel. It just seems like everyone would do that. I actually want to check something over here because there is an area over here where you can like skip to halfway through the game. And I wonder... Okay. I don't think you can do it though. You do something in front of the statue and it gets that thing down, but I don't think I can do anything. So oh, this class is actually not too much worse than that class, which means I might be able to just keep this class. Okay. Oh, he did? Yeah, I sort of remember prosthetic run. As long as... Well, see, Spirit of Hatred wouldn't be that bad because he can fall off fucking cliffs. And that would be very helpful. That's basically how the Gwyn run is feasible after Asylum. Or it's not as hard up the ass. I would like that. So let's just see how much I get staggered, and if I get staggered a lot, that means I should probably grind this dude. But I'm pretty sure he has shit gift ability, so I can't do what I'm doing now. Okay, so... Do I need health boost? No. Because I am fucking invincible. I'm fucking invincible! Never played that game. I should. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, whatever that word. I do want... Well, that's when I'm focused. Will I ever be focused anymore? That's focused. I should definitely switch out. This one for Venom resistance. And then here, that is useless to me. Cures Venom. And I have all of these boys. Yeah. I think I'm basically duped out. So let's see how hard this boss really is. Fucking all orphan run, of course. That's gonna be the first fucking thing I do. Unless I decide to do a random run first just for fun. But the first challenge run I'm doing is definitely orphan. I gotta be the one to do it. $719 for that attack. How much? Oops. Let's just figure out what's the best. 719, 340. I need a pencil. I didn't use... I fucked this up because I should be writing stuff down. Also, am I taking damage? I should not be. No, I'm not taking damage. Okay, good. I am taking poison damage, I know. I already forgot the numbers I was supposed to be writing down. You have to do the second Mia instance top unlock. Oh, you have to do the second. Okay, yeah, that's what I assumed. I was just seeing if there's a way you could do it earlier. You said Mia top, and I was thinking about her straps again. The mod that lifts up her strats, or her stats. It's her. Man, I've used all those words today. Straps. So I have Bloodshot, which is 2. I also need to do this. Because we want to make this as fast as possible. Speaking of which, we were talking about a Breath of the Wild run yesterday, and hold on, let me write all this down. Barrage of Fire. Or Firestorm. Firestorm, which is a 5 Ichor cost. And then Flame Spike. The great thing of not knowing how much any damage any fucking thing does. And then I have Blazing Roar. I'm not going to use Blazing Roar because it's close range. Okay, let's figure out what's the most effective. I fucking love Orphans. Shut the fuck up. I used to love Orphan. I think he's a great boss, and I was like, man, I'd play through the whole game again to beat him. So I did on my no armor run, and after my no armor run, I just fucking despise him. Over 130 deaths. It was awful. He took up more than a third of the deaths of the entire run. Okay. 719. $340. There might be differences in phase 2 as well. I don't know if I did all that I could. Okay, 701. So already Flame Spike is better than Flame Storm. And better than Bloodshot, so we're just gonna do Flame Spike the entire time. And the next time I come in here, I will be using Venom Resistance and all of that jazz. So I have to make sure I keep enough Venom Resistance and all that, enough Ichor to activate those. So now let's actually try to beat him. So as I was saying, we were talking about Breath of the Wild runs last night to see if we could do it without weapons. And there was a guy that did it only with bombs. And he spent so much time on the Ganons. It was disgusting. Phone ringing. And he did it. He couldn't beat the final boss because it's impossible to do without light arrows. But they did it. But if any other Breath of the Wild runs have not been done yet. So is that giving me venom resistance? It is not. So I should equip... Please, fuck off. Okay, now this says venom resistance. Before it said leak. Why does it say leak? Leak is not venom last time I checked. Leak is leak drains your ichor. I need venom resistance. Please fuck off. But I am invincible. And remember, I can't simply just... Holy fuck. I cannot simply... This is gonna be harder than I thought. I can't simply roll out of the way because I need to keep getting hit so I can restore my ichor. One thing I will do is to see how much I can get through if I use ichor concentrate. Okay, so it says... Look, it says venom resistance, and then you click on it, and then it says leak resistance. I don't know what it... Is it just lying to me? Which one is it? Why do I only have 2 ichor concentrate? Do not want to grind that. Although I do have good reason to... I'm going the wrong way. Please fuck off. Okay. So we're gonna use... Ah shit. Okay, so do not attack until they have done their entrance. Wow. I can't believe she missed. Ooh! Okay, I'm thinking. See, pretty sure I cannot... I don't really need this blood veil on. It's going to increase my, that is so fucking awful. I wish I could have multiple item hotkeys. Maybe I can just... I don't know what happened. I might be able to just avoid her when my venom is getting up. And guard. Gosh, that is so much. I just can't avoid her half the time. I can't get the quick roll with this sword, I'm almost certain. Maybe if I combine... Ugh, I can't roll out of that, I just don't have enough speed. There I go. I wonder if I could run out of it. It is a very... Orphan is a very hard fight. Of course, that's... I don't know how to exploit him yet. Like, I completely understand Gwyn and how to exploit him. And I started understanding the final Sekiro boss. Can't wait for the sequel. Can't wait for that Tomo appearance. Okay, what I should do is see if I have any combination of stuff that allows me to quick roll with this big boy. I feel like I'm even worse now. Where is the... There's just so much shit. Do any of those affect my... Wait. No, and then... I'm just slow on everything. There is nothing I can do to make this faster. If I want to keep the 100 defense, that is. Wow, so I'm not even stuck to normal. There are other ones that'll give me normal rolling. I'm stuck to slow, no matter what I use. I wonder though, one thing I can do is increase my venom resistance. So I was using this venom. I fucking knew it. I have max venom resistance out of all my gear. And it's the same as mercury. Wow. I am completely maxed out on venom resistance. So there's literally nothing I can do about that. It wouldn't be that bad if it just wasn't that strong, the venom, how quickly it builds. Okay, let's see if this actually works. I don't know, because it didn't hit me. It does not look like it. I could just fucking dodge all of its attacks. But this boss is very hard. It's hard in the trials, that is. Because this boss basically shows up as like an extra fucking hard boss in late game. I'm also not worrying about focus that much anymore since I can just... I have a way to get Icar now. It's just... It's way easier to dodge than it looks. I forgot the dodge button for a second there. Okay, now I need to think. Okay, that was a 2 attack. Oh, fuck off! No! Please. It takes so long to switch weapons. Not poison though. So it looks like I can just bait her to do that attack always. Please fuck off. Okay, I don't know. Screw up, but every enemy is Gwen. I'd fucking love to deflect Gwen. Stop. I don't want that. Leave. Please. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be so mean. I was embarrassed. They know what I'm doing down here, and they just come down anyway, very loudly. Anyway. You think? I mean, I can try that. Try using blood sacrifice. How much health does it take? That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't even and see how much I got for that. Please fuck off. Almost played the lick there. I don't want to be rude to my father, though. I just panicked. Because he also started coming very close to the camera. This is, it really wants to be close to me. I mean, I guess that's the point. But... Oh my gosh, that shit hurt. I feel like this would be so much easier if I had the quick roll. I'm not sure I can do this just by eating ass. I'm not sure I can do this just by using blood sacrifice. I feel like I don't have enough ichor. Oh my gosh. All the items are so slow. I'm going to try less rolling and more running. That reminds me of that video. It's like it's a pretty young kid and he's playing CSGO, I think. And it's either his mom or his girlfriend gives him like Hot Pockets or like chicken nuggets or something and gives him a kiss on the cheek. And like the moment she distracts him, he just gets one shot or sniped. She's like, oh. He actually did the same thing during the Ishin fight. Or the final, well, I guess I already said it, but the final Sekiro fight. That I did, and it was the one I won. I was doing like so well. He was getting all up in my zone. I said I was gonna do more running. Oh, you just don't want to run. That's cool. I feel like I don't. The run isn't even different. Look, okay, so the moment I turned around, I hit the run button, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You just don't turn around. Do I have to unlock? That is disgusting. I do. I have to stop locking on. You also can't repeatedly use this like you can in the Souls, where you can take like multiple swigs of an Estus at once. Well, not at once, but in quick succession. Can't do that with these regeneration things. Yeah, this is a speedrun stat. Just maximum exploit. This arena is so small. This is going to be much harder. I almost want to do the other boss first. It's only because of the Venom. The Venom, otherwise this boss would be so easy. And I'm so slow. I can use a gift to dodge faster. I can do I can have a gift that does. Actually, I might have it. I see. Yeah. It is only one, but that venom is just so awful. So let's try the other boss. Because it doesn't spit venom at me. And it looks like I can dodge, or I can block every attack as long as I'm close to it. You see, you did it with blood sacrifice and fast roll. But, oh, well, I guess I wasn't... Well, yeah, I didn't even... I hit it with everything I got, and I didn't even have enough. Unless I focused every time. Which wouldn't be too hard, but I doubt... I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's just see how hard this boss is, though, just to get a feel. Another thing is I am not mastering my gifts while doing this. I have to actually kill stuff. Okay. So for this boss, I want... Where is it? Oh, do I not have a... I don't have a... I don't have a cure slow. It's a resistance. This boss is weak to crush and slash. Is it? Let me check real quick if it's. So this place is actually called Howling Pit, not Dried Up Trenches like I was calling it. Invading Executioner. It is... It is basically weak to nothing and it has resistances to fire, which makes sense. I can't think why there would be 20 trainers with a level 15 Sentret. It's got to be... Are there donations going on? Huh, okay. Let me check something real quick. At least we have an explanation. Why would it be doing that? Are there... So... if there's are there donations going on, and if they are, that means I can't hear them and they are killing the mic. Donation incentive? I don't know why they would. Oh, actually, I have an idea. I might know a solution, but we won't find out unless more people donate. Monitor only. Oh, okay. Well, damn, I'm sorry I didn't see them. I wonder... I'm very sorry. Thank you for donating. Let's... No, it's not. Thank you. I... That's a hard name. Emperine Max? I need glasses. Empirine Max. It's a hard one. Thank you. I may have fixed it. Probably not, but I may be able to hear it before it goes away. Are you guys seeing a REM doing that, whatever that fucking thing is? That is extremely unfortunate. It may be fixed, but I won't know. Basically what I was saying was that all this shit that I have is fire, so it's useless, except for this bloodshot. Let's go. So did I take damage right there? No, I did not. See this... Why did I take damage? I may have gotten staggered. That time, that was my fault. Let's just see. So that attack hits me. And that is most likely... So that, I know I... Oh, I can roll out of that. This actually still might be pretty easy. I didn't see that coming at all. In fact, I didn't even see it. It was so down the line of sight, I just didn't even see it. I'm wondering if I... Hold on. What if I have an idea. Let's just do this as a test. And be extremely beefy. Also, I can test this while I'm here. Yeah, okay. I am becoming stronger. I don't really need this. I just don't really need that because I'm going to get slowed every single time. So it doesn't matter. I also need to check if I am... That is useless. I shouldn't even have that on. I should check if this gives me more drain. If that's a thing. That is incredible. I am much more confident with this boss. Regardless, I should be able to read the messages, if there were any, on my donation page on Steam Labs. So I will eventually read them. It's unfortunate it didn't come up Cause it should read it out loud. And I don't know why it would shut off my I should have this so I can see my mic when I look. Let's just fucking, yeah. Let's see if I can block everything now. Yeah, I couldn't block that attack before. But she hit me with that attack once, and I blocked it. But then I can't block it there. So are those two different attacks, even though they look very similar? I cannot block that attack. Very interesting. See, I blocked it that time. I wasn't looking, but... And it doesn't seem to have anything to do with how much stamina I have. I wonder if I just keep a distance and that single attack won't hit me. Now, that's the other attack. If I get more distance on that, to see if that will damage me. Okay, so there's... So there's at least two attacks. Well, she's not going to do that one that blasts up if I'm very close, so I don't have to worry about that. But there's two attacks that look like they can hit me through that. And it doesn't look like these... This one was on almost the whole time. Oh, this is like a one-time thing, I think. So that is not that useful to me. And then I want to test that. So the death, right? Man, this only has 10 Ichor though. I need to stop singing with the music because it's so delayed. Because the music is not delayed, unlike everything else. It's delayed by like a second or a half second. Okay, so I want to test if this thing does more damage. I doubt it will. No, not fallen buffing. No, so it's only physical attacks. Exhilarating combat. So I can block it or not? Like, oops. Oh, wow. I shouldn't have blocked that. Yeah, that's basically what should have happened the last time. If I just keep moving back, look at that jiggle. Lubricated jiggle. I think if I keep moving back, I'm just invincible. And I attack at the right times. However, when I'm slowed... Okay. I don't understand, is there like a hitbox on that has differential damage? Has different damage on different parts of it? I don't get it. Why that's hitting me. Or is the blocking, the staggering percentage based? I do gain focus for guarding, so I probably do want to have focus stuff on. So if I'm like inside that, it feels like I get stagger. I'm doing like jack shit in terms of damage. I can also remove some of this bullshit I have. And that attack, I believe I cannot. I've never blocked that stepping attack, I don't think. What I should do here, every time she does that, I should heal. This boss looks much better than, well, I should say this boss will be much easier than the other boss. This is like a fucking squid. This is like a squid girl Hatsune Miku. That is tall girl. Okay. I am feeling better about this boss. So this is not useful. Fleshing Fang, not useful. Guard reversal is basically not useful because it only is for one attack, I believe, because it's got a 2-second cooldown. This one might be useful. What else do I got that's... This actually might be good. Depends how fast how slow I move. How slow or fast I move when I am dodging while slowed. Do I need stamina boost? No. Soon there'll be like 50 of these things, and I'll just have to keep looking at them. And I wish you could remove them or favorite them, but you can't. Reduce the stamina. You're focused. Might as well have that on. By the way, all these super big ones that will appear down here are partner gifts, and I will never use those because I'll never have a partner. Much like real life. So I don't need these. I should probably... There are so many things wrong with Streamlabs. No, why would I... Whoa. I said that and it really just... I got angry and really fucked me. Okay. Again, if I forget to up the counter... I mean, it might be hard to catch, but that's probably... will be a frequent occurrence. Not that that happens in my recorded videos, but I probably won't do it in my recorded videos anymore. Or I won't count deaths by my recorded videos anymore because I have the live stream, so I'll just use whatever number's there. But it's very hard to count. Way harder than you would think. Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't be doing that yet. It didn't even do a lick of damage. What the fuck was that? I'm just gonna let that kill me, because I'm not gonna deal... If this is the winning run, someone's gonna be like, you fucking used an attack. I had my right trigger working, so I don't know why that happened. big sad. This is a good boss battle song. Just constantly looking over to see if my mic just dies again. I thought it was like a power thing, but that should affect everything rather than just my mic. Okay, let's see. Let's actually see if I even need to use this. I feel like no, because I just got staggered there. So I'm thinking that is garbage. Oh gosh, that's so annoying. You cannot immediately run without getting your camera off that. Or can I run at all? No, I cannot run at all. But I can do this, and this is very good. Nice. Okay. That's the strat. Did she step forward when she... Yes, she does step forward when she does that. I was gonna say that range is incorrect, actually. Actually, your range is incorrect. I have a degree in game mechanics now. An honorary degree for completing the Gwyn run. Okay, the strategy is forming. Basically everything, most of the shit I have is useless. I mean, I'm just gonna put it down as useless. Dogged fighter. Yeah, there's nothing. These are all the gifts that are useful. In terms of active gifts. Passive gifts, I still don't. I'll have to test that later. I don't really feel like testing it now, because I am big confident man now. Big confident gift box. Just love shit that slows me down when there's understand there's no, I mean, you could say atmosphere, but there's no reason for this to slow you down here. Like, there's no enemies, so it's literally just making it frustrating. It would be better to make it shallow, because it's not, has no effect on the gameplay. I was thinking for the Pokemon streams and probably the early Minecraft streams to have more chill music. But as I said, this band, Millie, is one of my favorites. Or my favorite, I should say. I adore them. I think they're geniuses. This is feeling like a... Oh! That was totally... Good fucking guard! Do the button! My finger's on the button. I'm just doing jack shit. So I wonder if I should change my blood veil. See if that matters. First I'll change my blood veil, and then I'll see if... Look at my blood codes. That attack is useless. Whew. I mean, I could just... Well... There's not... That has a very wide range, wow. It also looks like, based on that it's activated on healing. Is it? Exploit? It was in... It did do it again. It could just want to keep doing that because I'm far away. Looks like being far away is the way to go because she doesn't do any of the bullshit that I can't dodge easily, and that goes through my stagger. Or my guard, and staggers me. Yes, that was that. We got down one tick. Might as well use this. This is going well. Relatively well. Just the problem is now... And maybe I could... Oh man, look at that fucking... I'm gaining Icar like a fucking boss. Okay, I can play this way better. I can fucking do this way better. Because I can start using this to dodge. But I gotta press the right buttons. Oh, this is gonna be done tonight. This is actually pretty easy. The strategy is unfolding before my eyes. I can see it all clearly now. Oh, please keep doing this. This is the best combo. Oh yeah, this is easy. I can see the code. I can see multiple futures, and many of them have me winning. That was... Maybe I don't even need to use the dodge, but it appears it would probably be easier if I use the gift dodge. This is another song from Rocksmith. Okay, let's see how this changes. Let's just see what easy blocks. That's not a threat. She has this that, and it's not a threat. This is excellent. This boss is so easy. Oh, just keep doing. Yes, keep doing it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. They definitely made her as a fan service to fans. That was redundant. But the pole dancing, I hate that attack. That is worst attack. Yeah, this is real fucking easy. Ah. Just need to read the attacks better. Yeah, I say it's easy, but I'm not gonna beat it this run. It's just... The boss is only hard, usually, when you don't know how to beat it. When you do know how to beat it, I usually see it as pretty easy. There's just nothing I can do. Might as well try and get more info on these attacks. Build it into muscle memory more. Okay, I might, yeah. I need to have full stamina for that attack. Full stamina for slide. Getting stepped on by a dancer is someone's kink. Oh, probably quite a bit. Every time I think of, well, I just hear the word stepped on, I think of that one viral video that went around. I didn't see it. I heard about it, but that I think she was Asian, just killing kittens, stepping on the kittens. Sorry for the dark reference, but okay. Let's think about this. Okay, done. I can see everything. Except I still make mistakes. I wonder if I can just iframe that. That fucking... I wonder if that's because of that blood code. I'm getting so much ichor from guards. It is very nice. Tried to play this song last night and it didn't work. Oh fuck. Quick, thank you. I'm getting so much ichor I could almost... Eat shit. Ah! She has the same stance for 2 different attacks. But just because I'm farther away. If that attack hit me, I probably would have fucking exploded. I would have been just so unreasonably angry. So I need to manage my stamina. Because I can't regenerate fast enough for some of these things. You guys missed a premium jiggle while I was getting some of the stuff ready for the stream. I feel like the character, Coco, the merchant in the home base, kind of looks like a biker girl. I did a memory, and I believe when I came back, she was like loaded in, and it just looked like she had dropped, and just everything just went down. I hope I got it on video, because that's going to make good footage for me calling out this game for being so disgustingly fan service. Just not really a fan of the raunchiness. I am a fan of looking very cute. Instead of beef jerky. It's better than beef jerky. Yeah. Oof. I don't think that hit me. Man, I just... I have so much ichor. It's so wonderful. Oh, that was weird. Oh no. All these arenas feel very small. Whew. This theoretically should be very easy. Oh! Holy shit, that one-shot me? That's so fucking awful. I was, right before I did that, I was going to say, please do that move, and then she wasn't doing that move, so I was like, I'll get an attack in. I sort of remember that from my first playthrough, that attack is ridiculous. So one thing I want to do... It's not showing the stat adjustments on this page, even though there are stat adjustments. These all have the same balance. And balance. That's a quick mobility. Balance is what's going to... Oh, but it doesn't affect my Zweihander. Balance is basically poise. And so, I'm going to try it once with this. Or can I try it with Prayer Shawl? Oh, Prayer Shawl is way less. Oh, actually Prayer Shawl is not as good as this. So I'm going to try it with this. Just... Okay, we're just going to go back. Before Shadow the Hedgehog sends me into the afterlife. Yes, this is. It was Moonhooch. Very nice. Forgot I put 2 memes in the playlist. That dab's not gonna be timed correctly. I just imagine myself. This is the song that got me through the boss. I still didn't get any Ichor though. So this also affects my balance. It's 14. 47. Oof. Yeah, the blood coats really cut at my balance. I do not want to be staggered. That's the only way I keep doing that. That's the only way I'm getting it. Doesn't matter because I have infinite Ichor. So let's see if the game feels any different now. I wonder if I now cannot block that any of the time. That move. Oh no. That's so annoying. Yeah, I have to not be locked on to go any direction with that. It's annoying. I am doing 100 more damage though around. Oh no, that was because of... Was that... Quick switch. Oh, come on, I was pressing the button. Just because the menu was not totally away. Okay. So definitely the other blood, the other Blood Veil has more damage, so it'll help me get through quicker. It's just a question of whether it can block that slide attack in second phase. Let's try that. This is fun. I am enjoying this because it feels possible and very easy right from the beginning. Unlike the Venom boss where I just felt like it's gonna be stupid hard and really long and annoying. I don't think I open up any other areas after this though. I do get Mia, and she has a better blood code, so that actually, this might be a very good idea. Or it might have a lot of advantages for the next fight. So yeah, there's like, none of these are helpful. I could... No, that's not useful. Oh, this, I should actually, yeah, switch to that. So I searched this girl up that's singing now, and because I was like, she's pretty good. Some of the songs she sings are repetitive, but she's pretty good. And the day I looked her up, she's like, I am now quitting singing. Or I don't know if she actually did, but it was quite sad. Maybe it was just YouTube, I don't know. Oh, fuck off. This is Nikki Simmons, by the way. Oof. Biggest oof. Wait, I'm not in the right blood veil. Oh well. I think I should just always not be near her. I think that's the strat. But I do need to... Probably shouldn't roll so I can keep my stamina. Bit fucked. That was purely because of the slow. I couldn't get my guard up fast enough. Please, guard. I actually think the slow debuff is pretty interesting. It's very annoying, but it's actually pretty harmful. That attack is just such bullshit. Her targeting and just her range, just like, oh yeah, just be wherever I fucking want to be. Such a dumb move. I hate moves that are just ridiculous targeting, although her character kind of looks like she can just spin like a top and target like that, so I guess it's fine. Very into believability in my video games. Ah, fuck, you're right. I don't get it till going to Anne Orlando. Mia's blood code, I forgot about that. You're definitely right. What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Oh! Hoo hoo. Imagine never having played Guitar Hero 3 and not knowing any of the music on there. It's funny, when I started playing bass, I got worse at Guitar Hero. And I could no longer like do it like a pick because I only learned finger picking. So I would finger pick Guitar Hero, finger pick Guitar Hero controllers, and it created so much like, when it snaps back, it was so strong that it would always like double tap, double put. Oh, I almost made a big mistake. Yeah, I gotta get used to using that a lot more. I think once I have that mastered, I will basically be invincible. I just wish I had... I think what I'm gonna do is change my blood code, because I really would like to have more... Well, I don't know if I can get much more Maker. And also, I believe I would lose some of the, oh shit! Okay. I might lose some of the passives I have. I would have the same actives though. Please, please. It didn't even, it took me 3 clicks to target her. Okay, so she does have increased defense on. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't fucking hit. Again, when you're down. Ooh. That is so fast. Please let me... Answer, I cannot switch blood codes. Because I'm pretty sure I was guarding that. Oh yeah. I don't think I've listened to any Queens of the Stone Age besides the two I have on here. I should probably remedy that. Yeah, I got a bunch of Guitar Hero songs come up. Can you fucking not? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I was guarding. Was I though? Was I guarding? I feel like the game may have been giving me some bullshit. I'm gonna try with this blood code. Actually, is this... how much balance does this affect? Ooh, this is... both of these are... oh, you know what? Oh no. I don't have that, and I would very much like that. Well, let's confirm that this ability, which is giving me more drain, which is more ichor when I guard stuff. Let's confirm that that's actually working. And if it is, I very much want that. What do I have set up here? Oh, I see.